Hello you all. I've been promising you all this video for a while now. I think I've finally finished making my list of things that I wanted to do. So let's get started. I guess the title of this video is going to be what I'm never going to ever settle for ever again when it comes to myself in relationships. Please subscribe if you haven't already. It really helps my channel out. Let's go over these. Number 1. Being called any negative names. Number 2, being made to feel less than or not worthy. Number 3, not being treated with respect from the start of a relationship till the day I take my last breath. Number 4, not being made to feel like I'm a woman. Number 5, not being with someone who I don't feel mostly happiness from being with them. Let's turn the page. And these papers did get muddy on them because it was windy really bad outside, and I had to catch them with my feet so they wouldn't blow in the palm whenever I first started trying to make this video. So that's why there is mud on some of these. Number 6, not settling for someone who the attractiveness doesn't grow for or isn't equal to. Number 7, someone who doesn't take a relationship serious and look at it as our futures. Number 8, someone who isn't an equal on partnership when it comes to everyday tasks. Number 9, someone who is with you but you feel like strangers or you have to isolate yourself from them. Number 10, someone who doesn't have my back, so to speak. Number 11, someone I don't feel loved by. 12, someone I don't feel adored by. 13, someone I don't feel cared for by. 14, someone who can't communicate calmly with me. 15, someone who uses cuss words towards me in a non-sexual way. 16, someone who doesn't have an equal sex drive or higher unless I'm already with them and something happens in that category out of our controls. 17, someone who desires me as much as I do them. 18, someone who listens and remembers. 19, someone who doesn't judge and accepts me for who I am. 20, someone who thinks, sorry, I'm actually trying to lose my voice, sorry. 20, someone who thinks I'm perfect even though I'm not, because I do the same for them. 21, someone who is honest and I can trust. 22, someone who is patient and kind. 23, someone who shows efforts and makes time for me. 24, I'll never be with anyone ever again who is just satisfied in just existing or being in survival mode all the time. 25, I'll never be with a loud man ever again. 26, I'll never be with a lazy man ever again. 27, I'll never be with a man who doesn't choose me over his friends first, or a man who doesn't treat me equally to his family. 28, I'll never be with a man who's hot-tempered or abusive ever again. 29, I'll never be with a man who I can't have a peace with by us just being together in silence. 30, I'll never be with a man ever again who doesn't support and encourage me. 31, I'll never be with a man who can't or won't never compromise. 32, I'll never be with a man who's not mature. 33, I'll never be with a man who's self-centered, narcissistic. 34, I'll never be with a man who I can't talk to about in-depth stuff with. 35, I won't be with a man I can't get comfortable with. 36, I won't be with a man who doesn't have a similar sense of humor like me. 37, I won't be with a man who calls me lazy or won't let me rest, sleep, or disturbs me and wakes me up all the time on purpose. 38, I won't be with a man who doesn't value me. 39, I won't be with a man who is constantly judging me, putting me down, or trying to control me. 40, I won't ever be with a man who is into sports of any kind. 41, I won't ever be with a man ever again who buys food for himself and not buy any for anyone else, and will hide it or sit in a vehicle and in a driveway and eat it. 42, I will never be with a man ever again where he never helps pay the bills or I have to deal with all the stress and worries and there's no partnership. 43, I will never be with a man who won't take out the trash sometimes or never helps out. 44, I will never be with a man who walks either in front of me or leaves me completely alone in stores, or walks behind and not beside and proud enough to have me and hold my hand, or someone who is too ashamed of me to take me anywhere with them. 45, I'll never be with a man who doesn't at least acknowledge me on special days for me too, like my birthday, holidays, etc. 46, I'll never be with a man again who doesn't let my body physically heal and recover or expects me to push my body to its limits and do all the man's work. 47, I'll never be with a man who doesn't support my relationship with my daughters and boundaries with my family members. 48, I'll never be with a man who doesn't respect my side of things when it comes to my past dealings with people and who doesn't have my back. 49, I'll never be with another man who won't either do the yard work and handyman stuff or at least pay and hire someone to do it if he's not willing. 50, I'll never be with another man who says my voice, singing, or dancing is annoying or stupid. 51, I'll never be with another man who only buys groceries for himself or what he likes to eat. 52, I'll never be with another man who doesn't respect my political or religious views. 53, I'll never be with another man who doesn't let my female parts heal and only wants smacks out of jealousy and control. 54, I'll never be with someone who doesn't let me rest and heal when I'm sick is what it's supposed to say. 55, I'll never be with someone who never just let me have lazy days or take days off of cleaning the house. 56, I'll never be with someone who isn't a partner or a helpmate to me. 57, I'll never be with someone who puts themselves first, always with smacks. 58, I'll never be with someone who is constantly bringing up my past or calling me a hypocrite. 59, I'll never be with someone who doesn't accept me having a YouTube channel and doing whatever I want to do on it. 60. I'll never be with someone who I have to constantly repeat myself to. 61. I'll never be with someone who I feel like I have to be both the woman and the man. 62. I'll never be with someone that I can't pour out my heart to. 63. I'll never be with someone who I can't use up all my female energy around. 64. I'll never be with another man who can't cook only eggs, boxed or packaged meals, who can only cook only eggs, boxed or packaged meals. 65. I'll never be with a man who doesn't accept and respect our differences. 66. I'll never be with a man who yells, talks loud, cusses out of anger, or screams. 67. I'll never be with a man ever who puts his hands on me in an abusive way. 68. I'll never be with a man who makes me feel like I have to be their mommy too. 69. I'll never be with a man who hides his cell phone passwords, information, etc. from me if I ask to see it. 70. I'll never be with a man who makes me cry more tears of pain than tears of joy. 71. I will never be with a man again who just makes me feel like he cares for me, like a friendship type of love, like he barely cares for me. 72. I'll never be with a man no more who has wandering eyes for every woman. 73. I'll never be with a sexual abusive man. 74. I'll never be with a man who will never go on trips with me. 75. I'll never be with a man who prefers drive-thrus and won't go in to eat. 76. I'll never ever be with a man again who doesn't focus on me and cherish his time with me. 77. I'll never be with a man who doesn't make a way for us to be together in real life. 78. I'll never be with another man there's no long-term relationship and future with. 79. I'll never take a man back if he ever cheats on me in any kind of way. 80. I'll never be the man and the woman again of the relationship. And the reason I wrote all these down, y'all, is because I've experienced these in the past with past relationships from my exes, or some of the things I'm experiencing right now in the good side of things, that I know and realize now that that's what I want out of a relationship and out of love. Like how I'm being treated in good ways and getting happiness, and I'm realizing that now, and I won't settle for anything less. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks. Bye bye.